My name is SisterlyThrower. Hopping right into this final conflict of the X-57 Astra DLC. Funny story. Mitchell, I'm here. That's cool. Hi, Mitchell. Funny story. Found out something interesting about the, Oh, Jen's here? What's up, Jen? Just here, you know. Killing people. That's what my paperwork makes me want to do. Give. Give to me. Okay, fair warning. I may die a lot here. Thank you to everybody for showing up tonight. Look forward to a great episode here. Where are you? Hello? Oh, jeepers. Oh, sorry. So, funny story. As you guys know, we've been doing the second playthrough of Mass Effect just to, get all the achievements, and there are achievements for certain abilities like overload, damping, sabotage, hacking, things like that. I looked into it. It counts when you force your teammates to use these abilities. So like if I do this and force Tally, or I force Tally to do this, oh good, they've got a drone too. Bye-bye drone. Now we keep nice and backed up here because this conflict can get really out of hand really fast. Stop dancing. And I actually have to remember to cast my own abilities here too. And see, another thing I learned, do we know that? Yeah, we do. Another thing I learned is that apparently some of these times which you use these abilities don't count if you actually don't have a valid target. It won't count towards the 25. So now I have to run up to people like this. Say, singularity. Shut up, I'm trying to make a point. Hope you guys are doing well. Trying to get my microphone nice and close to me. Everybody's been complaining. Oh lord. Let's equip that and let's do
Shields disabled.
I'm pretty sure I just cast stasis on myself. Which is awesome. Habishki. Biff. Blammo. Bangarone. Macarons. Okay. I know it's macaroons, but I kind of panicked. Maybe if your mic was good, we wouldn't have these problems. Okay, warp is the one that we already did, so yeah, let's use Biff and Biff and oh, spin around ballet da 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 da. I know that last one missed. Shut up. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes they get behind you, and it's tricky. You have to keep an eye on the mini map. No, Crouch. What is going on with you, Crouch? Thank you. So Elliot made burgers they were offered. This fucker used spreadable cheese. It was disgusting. They just put a goddamn slice of American cheese on it and call it a day. Oh no, my gun overheated. Well, we are called to love our families through the difficult moments. Oh, actually, this would be a great time to use hacking. So basically another thing to have to keep track of here, but see you later. Oh, shot him in the booty. He's throwing grenades at me. Stab it right now. Stab it right now. Oh, it's probably you people. Habif and Habif. Uh-oh, Habif. Okay. And Habif and Habushki. Uh-oh. Tally's down and Rex is probably gonna go too in a second here. Why is this so hard? We actually aren't, but okay. Oh yeah, I can't use any of Tally's abilities because she's dead. I was...
Lost shields.
I'm okay.
Good as new.
Uh-oh. Give you the old rib tickler. What I call it when I shoot people in their ribs. I have a nickname for everything. Actually, use throw high boof. And for you, let's use that. Tally, sweetie. Can you help me out here? Tally. Pumpkin. Shoot. We shoot, we kill, and my gun's overheated. And it's annoying. Just say normal things. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Powering up.
So... I thought that was a person. It was. I gotta say, this game really, like, decreased that whole, if you're not trainable in this weapon, then, it's gonna suck if you use it thing. Because honestly, the sniper rifle is pretty baller. And I'm not supposed to be able to use it because I'm, biotic. Tally, sweetie. Now we hack? Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. 24 more to go. So, this part of the DLC I'm not actually super worried about. Just because, see, like that did not count for throw. I see you there. You do not care even in the slightest that I just domed you. As a paying viewer, I make the rules. That's cute. Shoot. Okay, we're actually going kind of close range here, so.
Die, human.
Yeah, you did. Good job.
You humans.
Yes.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid.
Haha.
If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough!
Right, right,
You
right.
can't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
See, here's the funny part, is last time, the true Paragon choice here is to let him go to save the hostages. We're not playing as a Paragon.
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free. Do what you want with the others, but it'll be the last thing you do.
I hope this is worth it. I'm going to enjoy gutting you.
Sorry, just trying to get the high ground here. I don't... Where are they firing from? I can't... Okay, they're like way off, like long down there, but... Hello!
Lost shields!
Didn't we hack that? Oh, I am so about to die. I am so gonna die here.
Lost shield!
Shields down!
I knew I shouldn't have gunned it that quickly. I should have played a slower game and picked a bunch of them off with my rifle. That was dumb. That was dumb, 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 dumb. But that's okay. I want to thank everybody who was able to join us for the recent discussion that we had just yesterday with the Mindful Gaming show. We had a great one talking all about... Oh, let's see. We talked about sex in games. We talked about violence in games. And we talked about how bad are these things actually. And we learned what exactly woohoo time is in The Sims. Doesn't that just sound like a fun time? Doesn't it make you want to check out the VOD? Of course it does. just want to get into cover. Here. Okay. There we go. Yet you did it anyways? Well, yeah. Hopefully the fact that I just brained him there actually counts for something. Now, Tally, sweetie, when I ask you to...
Jammers online.
Come on, come on, come on. I gotta destroy at least one of these drone things. Give gun back, please. Great, the shields are back up. That's great. Awesome. Cool. Grand.
Jefferson!
See, the good thing here is in the actual Paragon choice, you have to run around while still under gunfire and disarm the explosives that are all around, and that's actually really hard to do on this difficulty. We not gonna... okay. Yeah, Gendog, I gotta say I was thinking about you the other day. I was thinking about how much I miss co-op Assassin's Creed. Because I do, I really miss that. It was actually like a lot of fun. I know it's kind of a taboo topic now in the community, but honestly, I am hoping that they eventually do go back to co-op Assassin's Creed. Co-op Assassin's Creed bad, Exploration Simulator Creed better? No. That is factually inaccurate. Can I actually kill him from here? It's taking too long. Alright, let's try this again. I hate that that ability, whatever that is, I'm not talking about sales number, I'm talking about concept. Just because they tried to do it one time and it didn't work out well doesn't mean that the concept isn't good. And that's not even to say that Exploration Simulator is bad in and of itself, but it's just not better than co-op. That drone actually dead? Oh. Oh, you're still here. Oh, hi. Oh, my abilities are recharging. But if it did bad, you don't do it again. That's how business works. Um, not quite, but okay. Would you stop using the freaking sabotage? You know what?
Look out!
Yeah, you don't like it either, do ya? Shoot him in the booty. Booty. Booty shot. There we go.
You humans think you're so superior. But you're no better than us. I gave you a chance to save them and you threw it away! Who's the real terrorist here?
You. But you're dead.
Is it safe?
This facility is secure, but the Batarians can always attack another colony.
I hope someone like you will be around to stop them. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 was struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Have you found Katie and her team?
Balak murdered Katie and the others. Blew them up with a bomb.
All of them? Katie? And her brother, everyone? How could this happen? I thought you were... Couldn't you save them?
You need to understand something. Not everyone out here in the big bad galaxy likes humans. It's not safe. Some days the bad guys are gonna win. You ask me, the good guys made out pretty well today.
So this son of a bitch, this Balak, at least he's dead, right?
That's right.
Good. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
That Omni tool of yours looks handy and expensive. Your gratitude go that far?
How could I say no to the man who saved my home and family? I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
And that's where we leave it. Why would you do bad things again? All that does is perpetuate bad things. So, by that logic, the first Call of Duty game that got a bad score or less than positive sales numbers, that would have been the end of Call of Duty, is what you're saying. Also, remakes wouldn't exist. Well then, gonna leave this room alone. Literally haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm going to go do that. That's cool. Enjoy. Never remember how to get out of here. Is it down through? No, I guess not. Ooh. The problem with your hypothesis here, Mitchell, is that bad is a subjective term. Call of Duty has been made by several studios, and those bad Call of Duties destroy people's faith in those companies to make Call of Duty games. False. Those companies are still making the Call of Duty games. Never has there been a point in time in which they said, you know, oh, you don't get to do it anymore. Well, there has been a time, but there have not been enough occurrences of that happening. And even then, it wasn't as a result of scores or people saying, oh, this is bad. This is them being behind on production schedule. Remakes usually only happen of good games. Oh, usually. So usually means all the time?
My home's safe. Just have to focus on that, right?
Let's see if I got any better. Except you know the large umbrella redistributing companies because they're... You know what? Let's look into it. Because what I'm thinking about is actually pretty much a remake, but knowing you, you're gonna get picky with it and say that it doesn't count, so... See if I can find a different one. No, I'm talking more that this wasn't actually ever officially called a remake. But in effect, it was a remake. I'm talking about No Man's Sky, by the way. With the logic that you're saying that it came out poorly, then they should have abandoned it and never ever touched it again. But they put the nose to the grindstone. They kept quiet about it. They essentially rebuilt and remade the game. And now it's very positively regarded. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think of Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
How come every time there's a problem, you end up running to me?
You're a Spectre, Shepard. And this isn't some run-of-the-mill mission. There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Synthetic intelligence is a dangerous technology, Admiral.
VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
See, I mean, obviously, it needs to be stated first off that I do just inherently disagree with you. I would consider that a remake based on, admittedly, having never actually played the game myself, but more so as a result of hearing other people talk about it, and how thoroughly they pretty much rebuilt everything. From what I've been told, it is a new game. From the first disastrous launch to the second, much more prosperous launch. Okay, that's where I land. I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time, and it's always been taxing on my tiny brain. I do consider that a remake. And what you're taking a couple steps farther than I am, which is understandable, but you and I are talking about different things. From what I understand, the content was there, but so many of the systems were like rebuilt from the ground up. No, I'm talking more than just updated textures. I'm talking about things like navigation systems. I'm talking about things like everything from heads-up displays to navigation to flight mechanics. And again, this is purely based on what I've been told. See, I disagree. Respectfully, I just disagree. No. Oh, hi. Can you stop it, please? Is this the same planet I did this on last time? Because if so, I'm gonna be really mad. Very, very large patch, but no, I consider it a remake. I have no idea what you're talking about, but what would you consider Super Mario 64 DS? Or they added stuff, but also kind of a remaster. That's a complicated one. Oh, thank the Lord. Basically, Mitchell has made the assertion that because co-op Assassin's Creed failed once, that they should never ever touch it again and never ever try it again because it failed the once.
I know who runs belongs, this place.
Have you been here before?
No, but I was planning to come here before you and I met. This place belongs to a Turian scum named Ton Actus. It's a long story, but he's got something that belongs to me.
Well, what is it?
Family armor. It's been with us for over 5 generations.
Unity.
Turian military took it from my father's father after the war. Somehow this ass wound up with it. I want it back.
We'll get it back. Now let's move.
Right behind you.
People, see, that's the other thing here too. People like the co-op mechanic when it worked. Everybody said that when they could get it to work, it was great, but that they could just never get it to work. And it was the fact that they could never get it to work which contributed to a lower score than previously had been, seen on something like that. I'm just looking for an opening here. And I got stuck there for a second. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Okay. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Cool, cool. Yeah, man.
Go, go, go!
Let's
Rex, get out of the way.
Go, go, go!
Skyward Sword HD came out yesterday. That was a pretty polarizing game. Fair. If you're marketing a game with said mechanic and said mechanic is not good, then yeah, reception will be poor and the company will pivot away from that. The concept was good. The execution blew. Oh, Tally's dead? Okay, you get up, sweetie.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
AC Brotherhood multiplayer to exist again? See, that's the thing. That's what we're talking about. I know nobody played it, but I thought it was really sweet. I honestly like the multiplayer in Black Flag. The achievements were absolute bullshit. Why would they do it again if they failed once? Because they have better technology to actually execute the concept better than they did before. They can do it again, but at this point Assassin's Creed is so far removed from making co-op even really work. Unless it's like Legends mode in Tsushima and it's its own thing. I'm not particular about how they work it in. I just want them to work it in. Because I miss it. Yeah, I thought that very idea of like going around and being an assassin with your friends was a really cool concept.
Go, go, go!
Oh, hi. Level up for the squad. Okay. Did we get to the point where he could do heavy armor? Okay. Then do that. Let's do that. Like, if it's its own thing, then yeah, I can see it work in a mission table kind of way, but if it's integrated into the main thing, I don't think it would work. Okay, see, now we're having a different conversation.
Think we got him, Commander.
I think for it to work, they would have to restructure how combat and classes work mechanically. Well, for something like, and Mitchell, just because I don't know this, I don't know how much you have ever seen, something like Black Flag's, multiplayer. But that had its own, like, class system.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
Uh-huh. Let's move, people.
Oh, he's happy. I was gonna say, I have to have better guns at this point. Sorry, I'm just watching the numbers here and trying to do this quickly so we can get back to the game. Is Ubisoft even going to make a normal Assassin's Creed ever again? They abandoned third-person stealth for The Witcher. Oh yeah, I don't think it's going to be a part of their business plan, especially with Assassin's Creed Infinity or whatever it was. Also, look at Watch Dogs Legion. That game did rough, and Ubisoft had the exact same tech as Valhalla. Maybe the technology might be there, but Ubisoft doesn't know how to use it. You're talking about games that did different things, though, if memory serves. And again, I could be wrong on this one, but the complaints I heard about Legion started long before multiplayer was even a thing. I should have opened up all this stuff first. I'll just worry about our equipment. Ooh. Better shotgun. Better shotgun. Oh, much better armor. Let's freaking go. Okay. Has multiplayer even come out yet? I'm pretty sure it got delayed like into the ground because they couldn't get it right. I will be fully honest here. I don't know. I thought it did. I thought I saw achievements. I turned on my Xbox the other day. I thought I saw achievements having to do with whether or not you did stuff in online modes. So I thought they did. But I don't know, it's still coming out for that game. Oh yeah. Yeah, props to them. They put out multiplayer stuff. I'm like 95% sure. He needs the blue bat on his chest and he's Nightwing. Yeah, I mean, Mitchell, if you could link anything that you find on Google, you should have the permissions to post links since you're a mod. It was added in later March. How'd it run? Oh, you're just reading the wiki? No. Oh, by the way, hi, Luke. Good to hear from you. How's it going saying no to people? How's it going prioritizing yourself? Oh yeah, I know that it was delayed multiple times. I agree with you on that. I knew that happened. But I didn't know now that it was out, like, what do people think about it? Here, I'll try to drive and then type one-handed. Very first thing from PC Gamer, Watch Dogs Legion multiplayer is a profound disappointment. Oh. Oh, this has nothing to do with it then. Okay, they're saying they hate it for a different reason. Basically, that there's no private matchmaking. They're saying they're always forcing you to play with randoms. Which I agree would suck. But like being able to play Assassin's Creed, you know, several, God, was that months ago now? With Gendog was great because, you know, we're friends, we're tight, we have that relationship with each other. You know, when we're not goofing off and being stupid, I trust that, you know, if she tells me, oh yeah, I killed this guy, it's safe, that she actually killed him. I would hate forced random matchmaking as well. Yeah.
Securing point.
I think that's another instance of wanting to grab people's attention with a headline. Was that last year? Ever since, you know, birth, I've never been able to track periods of time well. It could have been last year, it could have been a couple months ago. I truthfully do not know. You guys ever have that problem too, or is that just me?
Redeploying.
Not sure you were in the bed? Oh wow, that would have been definitely last year then. Okay. See, I tend to do better with things like that if I can tie it into specific events.
Redeploying.
What do we got here? We're an hour in, and now it's time for an ad.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
The memory functions based on location. Yeah, I can do that too. I'll do okay with locations. Or faces. I'm good with faces. I'm okay with voices. Luke's just over there like, I don't remember shit. Yeah, like WrestleMania 27. Like, Andy, what was your life like in 2008? Like, I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe X space is what, yeah. Anomaly. You gotta be real careful here. We're gonna get toasty. Lots of TV shows I'm currently watching. Thank God for recaps. I'm usually good with plot. Typically. I mean, sometimes it'll take me a while. But... could not tell you the plot of most movies I've seen. Luke, are you okay? They're like, do you remember what happened last week? And I'm like, No, Luke. Star Wars is about, Orion's belt shooting, Sagittarius. Yo. Sweet lips, bruh. Thank God the heat doesn't build up while you're trying to do this. Bad with books, though. I can usually remember a couple things, but like queer contemporary, they all can blend together unless they're really distinct. I don't get much of a chance to read that often, truthfully. And even when I do, it's not so much plot as it is, like psychology or sociology. I'll read texts. Like I was reading a, what's it called? Games People Play, the Basic Handbook of Transactional Analysis. I was reading that, and I was reading a fascinating book the other day about, social engineering. And social engineering attacks designed to, defeat computer systems.
Looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Careful, Shepard. I've got a bad feeling about this.
And stuff like that I can remember. Mostly. Wait, is that the mineral? Did I just drive on the mineral deposit? Son of a... Name a character and even a book I love that's not like a long fantasy series, so I spent a lot of time with said character. I couldn't do it. Great Gatsby? No. What is that going to teach me? Great Gatsby, that's not going to teach me anything.
Yeah, it's a trap!
Yeah, the... Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I'm good so far. We good here? Queer coding is alive and well. Oh. I don't remember reading a single novel in school that I ever actually really liked. Lord of the Flies was kind of interesting. I'll give it that. Past that, nothing really. Just, eh. Okay, did I miss any other systems down here? I know I did that one. We're skipping that for now. Go to you. Here's the thing about me and assigned reading. What honestly used to happen more often than not was that I would read it through. I'd mostly be paying attention. And as I was like mostly paying attention, I would come across a line or two. I'm like, wow, I know that from like an English teacher's perspective, this is a really, you know, impactful line. And that would stick in my head, and I'd be sure to include it in my paper, and I'd always get an A. Because honestly, so much of my writing papers when I was in school was not writing well, it was writing well according to what so-and-so teacher wanted. It wasn't because I was forced to read it though, because I tried reading was it Scarlet Letter? Tried reading that. Never got into it. Tried reading Dickens. Could never get into it. Tried reading some of Shakespeare's other works. Could never get into them. Yeah. Just watch Easy A. And do I quote that for the MLA format paper too, Professor? The thing I ever had to read for a class was the most boring shit. Yeah, until I got to things like my engagement and interviewing class, I didn't ever really understand that there were books out there that I could actually enjoy. Like, Luke, I don't know if you know the name Kevin Mitnick. I could read those books all day. Anything that he's written, I could read those all day. Because the topic's interesting to me. No? Okay. Kevin Mitnick is a name I ran into a lot when I was doing research into, like, what is cybersecurity. You know, what does it look like? How does it work? That kind of stuff. Think Catch Me If You Can, but with cybersecurity. Kevin Mitnick was a pretty prolific hacker. Executed a lot of social engineering and just straight up cybersecurity, like old school hacking type attacks. They eventually caught him and got him to flip sides. So now he goes around and he lectures and he teaches and he writes about how to help people protect themselves from a cybersecurity standpoint. Didn't know you wrote books? Oh yeah. Yeah, actually, I was reading through this when I was in DC. Like when I was in the airport waiting for flights, I was reading this, and this is a fantastic read. Honestly, like, people will ask me sometimes what it is about things like social work that I enjoy. And helping people is always nice. Yes, being a therapist is always nice. But if you're talking about the stuff that really, like, excites me, it's the things like I read about in this book. That how to manipulate human trust. How to give an air of being legitimate while you're maintaining illegitimate purposes. How to manipulate. And of course, I never had an interest in doing it for ill-gotten gains or anything like that. But that's the stuff that used to fascinate me. Salary, obviously. Because I remember this as clear as a bell, that when I first realized I was so interested in people and how people think and how people operate. I was maybe 6 or 7, and I went out with my father to go to a Walgreens, a drugstore in my neighborhood. And when we went out to this Walgreens, you know, I'm 6 or 7, I'm barely paying attention to anything, I'm just space cadet. And one of the things that I had at that time, which is relevant to the story, is I had a love of chocolate. Now, when I was... Yes! When I was in the store, my father grabbed what he needed, and we were getting ready to check out and leave. And I was with my father at the checkout counter, and there was this girl who was probably like in her early 20s. And something about her, like when I was looking at her, she was smiling. She was, you know, giving good customer service. And I thought she had a really pretty smile. And I noticed that and I kept watching. And it was the first time I had ever really looked at someone that wasn't myself. The first time I'd ever, as creepy as this sounds, studied anybody. And I remember I'd looked at that, and I had also noticed that her hair was a very, very bright red. My father later told me it was red. See, I was looking at her hair, and she just happened to glance at me and saw me, you know, staring, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I just said, "Yeah, you know, I saw your hair, and I think your hair is really pretty." I said that to her. Okay, you're the one who's got to pull back here, sir. And I remember I said her hair was very pretty. The hair color, excuse me, the hair color was very pretty. And she got this big old smile on her face. And she said, "Well, aren't you just the cutest little thing?" And of course, in walking up to the counter, she had seen me looking at the candy bars. And she's like, "Well, you are just so sweet. Why don't you take a candy bar?" And my father, of course, tried to push back. He's like, "No, no, pay for it." And she said, "No, no, I insist. Your son is so sweet. Just go ahead." So I got a candy bar. Me at that age, and honestly, me now, for such a high value item like candy. Oh my god. Rip's here with the raid. 5 people. 5 people, 1 people, however many people there are. I welcome all people to the channel. My name is SisterlyThrower. Thank you so much for joining. Howdy, friends. Howdy, Rip. I gotta say, Rip deserves multiple shoutouts here just because he's been burning the candle. He's been putting in a lot of hours on his own content. Go check him out. He's a fantastic individual. Love being on a team with him. Give him some love while I hunt down this last stupid person that's supposed to die. Okay. Anyway.
Think we're good, Commander?
Yeah, I always wanted to try Bloodborne. Heard it's very difficult. Anyways, back to my story. For anybody who's just joining us, I was discussing what it was that got me first interested in working with people and learning how people think, how people operate. I was 6 years old, 5 or 6. I was at a drugstore with my father. I made a comment about the hair color of the person that was checking us out at the time, and she gave me a candy bar. And I will always remember that because it stuck with me how fascinating that was. I didn't pay for it, but strictly by using the right combination of words and observation, I got a candy bar for free. And ever since then, I've been fascinated with people. Since I don't know how much I can do after I start a big job, it is a big job. Game good? That's good. Monday's first new day. Game tester for Activision. Okay. I wasn't actually sure how much I was allowed to say about it or not. I couldn't remember if you said anything publicly in the team stream, but yes, congratulations to you, sir. Game testing for Activision is a fantastic. Fantastic piece of news for one of our Ohana members. Go give Rip some love if you haven't already. While I wander around this desolate planet because I killed everybody. Back to the Normandy. Gonna break your NDA, my DMs are open. If I go rogue, I got you. Yeah, man, hit me up. Hit both of us up. May I ask for a bit of cash with all the legal help I'm gonna need after? I mean, it's the only fair thing to do. Well, this galaxy is nice because I don't have to explore a whole ass planet. I just have to explore that one ship. I think I figure out the fate of Willem's brother. I got people here that are new that I don't know if y'all have ever played Mass Effect before. No asteroids? I swear I was finding more in my last playthrough. Annoying. No. Get my boy Rex and my girl Tally. Let's do this. Hope everybody's doing well today. Like I said,
Most of the systems are shut down. It's just running on basic life support.
You guys done? Rex, get your foot out of the step. My name is SisterlyThrower. I am the video game therapist. Over on the right side of your screen, you will see a documented list of symptoms that we have seen firsthand here from our renegade Commander Shepard. After already playing the game through once on Paragon, wasn't really much to talk about in the way of his mental health.
We're not alone.
Thanks, Rex. Appreciate you.
That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap.
Watched you play it. So I think I might be in Act 3 of Druids. That's cool. Not sure if you already knew, but there is a bit of static coming from your mic. Yeah. Understanding that that's there is one thing, which is fine, which is great. Understanding what caused it and how to fix it is another thing entirely.
That machine's keeping him alive.
I'm not seeing any brain activity on the readouts. He's dead. This body is just an empty shell.
No point leaving him there like a vegetable.
It's your decision, Shepard. But maybe we should wait until we know more about what's going on before we do anything.
Mitchell doesn't hear it though. Windows Update wrecked my buddy's mic for some reason, so I don't know if it's like that for you too. That is funny. I did just have a Windows Update, which actually coincides with right around the time that I started noticing these problems.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Messed up my PC a little bit this morning. Correlation does not always mean causation, but if we want to point a finger, hey, let's point these fingers, man.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up.
About a half
inside.
hour, Rip.
I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
An important note here about medication compliance. Now, first off, I am not actually allowed to speak. I'm actually not allowed to speak professionally on medication. Is it good or bad? You know, whatever. Because I'm not actually trained on medication. Social workers are not trained to prescribe.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
A+ voice acting. There's an enemy out there now. Woman hit me with a rocket. Yeah, we'll be alive for about another half hour. I think Paragon here is to turn it off. I think the real renegade move here is to leave it on. Be here till you're done then? Perfect. Always happy to have you, brother. But yeah, let's talk about medication for a second. Because there are, at least in my experience, there are a lot of misconceptions about psychoactive medications. First off, if your prescribing physician, like your psychiatrist, tells you to take medication, they assume that you're going to take it, which means that they cannot accurately help you if they think you're taking it, but you're actually not. You are literally keeping yourself from being adequately helped. Second of all, I hear from a lot of my clients anyways that medications suck because they don't work. I've been taking it for 2 weeks. Why isn't it working? Or sorry, I've been taking it for a couple of days now. Why isn't it working? I hear that a lot. Check with your provider about how long it is that the medication is supposed to be in your system before you feel an effect. Some psychoactive medications take several weeks. Several weeks in order to actually show an effect. Three people you don't lie to: priests, doctors, lawyers, not necessarily in that order. Land here? I forget which one it is. Sorry, I lost which one I'm supposed to land on. Do I not land on any of these? I always ask when should I feel its effects, just so I know. Oh, an absolutely vital question to ask. I guess I can't land anywhere here. An absolutely vital question to ask. When am I going to feel the effects of this medication? Another important point, again, just based on my own practice. I have seen this a lot. I think that's why we're not finding anything here. I think we've been here. I think we were in this cluster already. Another important point. If you are prescribed psychoactive medication and, oh, you decide, yeah, it's kind of working, but maybe if I add a little something like some alcohol or some, you know, weed, cocaine, whatever it is. Aside from the legal and health issues that may be present with any one of those, and I say may be present, if you decide to supplement, you are opening yourself up to an entire host of side effects and medical dangers. So do not supplement. And probably the most important point here of all is that I want you guys to understand that psychiatrists and doctors are people. They are not infallible. They are people. Please don't drink alcohol on brain drugs. Yeah. Again, I hear it happen. I should say I hear about it happening. Chat update? Oh, here it is. Okay. I'll just leave it at that then. So a couple of things that we just heard here with Grace Julia. First, if you're gonna take if you are prescribed medications and you don't want to take them, don't take them. One of the basic tenets of mental health work is that you cannot help someone who doesn't want to be helped. And that is not speaking to anybody's fault. That's not to say anything's wrong with anybody involved. By the simple nature that not everybody is in a position where they are able to work through their issues, whatever those issues may be. I see this all the time. A stupid percentage of the time in my trauma-based cases. Everybody and their mother wants my client to talk about and process whatever trauma they've experienced. Some clients are ready for that. Some are not. Some are not ready for multiple years. I never talk with a client about their trauma history unless I have an incredibly compelling reason to. And even then, I'm pretty strict on what I consider to be a compelling reason. So, getting back to the original point here, if you don't want to take psychiatric medications, then don't take them. If you are in a position, such as you are a minor, under the care of someone like a residential therapy facility, you do still have rights. You still are able to file grievances. Never let anybody tell you otherwise. Trying to think of what else here. Oh. If you are a parent or a teacher advocating for a child to someone like a psychiatrist, ask them questions. That is what they are there for. And heaven forbid you find yourself in a situation with someone like a psychiatrist who refuses to answer your questions. Find a different provider. Any medical provider should answer any and all questions that you have. If they are not answering your questions, or if it's my personal favorite, just do it because I told you to, run. Run fast, run far. You will regret it in the long run. Trust me. So I know a bit serious of a point here to be making in the light of a relatively small narrative piece here. But I wouldn't tell you guys all this information if I didn't think it was important for you to know. Like I said, I cannot tell you guys what medications should be prescribed in what instances. That is not a part of my training, and that's what's called outside my scope of practice. But these are some truths about psychiatry and the psychoactive medication phenomenon that I have gleaned from my time in working with people. You're much better at using all this stuff in combat than I was. Oh, trust me. Trust me, it's for the achievements. Oh, that's not good. Well, that's cool. My model's frozen. You working again? Oh, okay, you're working again. I got a little scared here, y'all. But that's okay. Hey, man. It's all about those Chivos. What do we still have left? Barrier, lift, singularity, stasis. Right? Yeah, lift, singularity, barrier, stasis. Oh, right, I had to level up. I forgot. Level 15, halfway through the leveling mechanic here. Okay, so I can never go any higher in the armor. So for right now, we're just gonna keep improving our powers, honestly. For you... And for you... There's one ability I'm still looking for and I'm not seeing it. That's really weird. Ooh. Lowers recharge time. Let's do that. Trust me, if it wasn't for those achievements, like I said, y'all saw me on my first playthrough. I was using guns and nothing but the guns. Gotta do that sweet, sweet achievement dance. Yep. Get out the car. Oh. I entirely read that too fast. Come on. Come on. Yeah, but... Yep. There we go. And it was just the AR. No, it was the sniper rifle too. It was mostly the AR, yes. I think you used the sniper twice and the pistol maybe 5. I feel like I used the sniper more than the pistol actually, but whatever. Okay, so we did that. The only place left to go, and then we're off this rock. Yep. Objectively here, guys, not too much longer now. We're making our way through a lot of the side quests and side content here. Rex, please get out of the probe. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be saying get the probe out of Rex, please. That's funny because it's a joke about Alien. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, butts. Yeah. No, the achievement is just use all of these individual mechanics like 25 times. He likes being probed. You talking about me or? Cause I can't say that I've ever actually had the experience before. Nothing else here? Really? Oh, I think this is Willem's brother. Oh, okay. This might be the last quest we do. Depending on how well this goes. Might have to wrap it up once we're done here.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Yeah, let's move.
God, they're
Won't get me
biotics
next
like
time.
Okay,
I
would
gotta
y'all
be more
stop it? I'll send a text to your wife that you want to try and see what she says. Ah. I mean, please do. You know, she's her own independent woman. That's not right. Yes.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Yeah, let's move.
I hate having to kill biotics. Can I take cover, please?
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Yeah, let's move.
Whoa. Dude! So now it's 2 more, Mitchell. Okay, now 1 more. It's a baby bag bull crap.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Damn, let's move.
See, it's that. I get knocked down on the ground, and then, like, 5 of them come out of the woodwork. I had been... I'm so angry right now. I'm just texting when you die, so stop dying when I text. Okay. Because you've told me before that you lost count. Alright, here's what we'll do. Bang.
Kill the hostage!
Damn, let's move.
Seriously, that still hit me? Rex, get up, get up, get up. Oh my lord.
Won't get me next time.
Eat this!
There's another one of you? Duh! It's okay. Life's good.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Damn, let's move.
Shoot, 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 shoot. Come on, come on, come on. Soulborn would make me both LOL and want to die. I told you guys I played Sekiro once for about 45 minutes, and then I hated myself so much that I stopped and I've never picked it up ever again.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please! I was trying to help you people!
I think I'll just kill you instead. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
Oh my god! Am I all the way? Mother. Oh, open the door. That plan worked well, though.
Intruders!
Hey, I'm here. Then...
Damn, let's move.
Actually... Frickin'... Oh, come on! Sometimes you just gotta hug yourself.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Damn, let's move.
How did I get knocked down again? You want to try the Soulsborne again? I got you with the co-op. Not an autoerotic gun. Please go to therapy.
See how
What
it is?
Soulsborns have
You write
co-op?
letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided
think
that
I
we
could
didn't
still
get
intimidate him here.
reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Yeah.
If you die fighting, you'll get a lot of biotics killed as well.
What do you mean?
Thank you, idiot.
You've just made all L2 biotics look like terrorists. Think of what will happen to them.
But people need to hear about what the government has done and what it has failed to do.
People have already heard. You don't have to kill me to make your point.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Then you weren't doing your job. The 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
You can still get Renegade points for playing it through this way. So that definitely clinches it that this is going to be the end for today. We are going to loot these final chambers here. We're going to do a bit more thorough of an equipment upgrade once we get back to the Normandy. We will save, and that will be it for today. I think we just got Quarian armor, though. That'll be nice. Be really interesting for co-op AC. The hidden one symbol on the ground to summon a player to help with like a base or something. I like how they did it in Unity. I just wish they did it in Unity better. So I wouldn't be as interested in that dynamic, but not sure if Neo does. Played it a little. It's interesting. Like, it's not an open world. It's kind of like Mario 64 with missions. And as soon as I get that big fat Twitch check. Let's go downstairs and make sure everybody else is upgraded. It's the only way it would work now. Yeah, that I'll agree with. That's not what I want, but you're right. That's probably the mechanic that they'd have to utilize at this point.
Commander, how are you? Why did you want to be a CSEC officer?
That's a good question.
Like what?
Probably the same. I guess my father had something. I grew up hearing. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going
My
after...
father's a CSEC man. He thinks I'm being too... He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger for the same...
You were asked to be a
Well, I
Spectre?
was targeted as a possible... I could have received special training. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea.
Spoken like a true
Yeah.
CSEC.
But Saren's not... If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted.
You're a quick learner, Garrus.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
You have anything good?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
Oh, shoot, that's right. You have the really expensive stuff. Alright, let's just go over to the lockers and then we'll go on from there. We still have Tally. Just going through, like I said, I watch the bars and I see if it's at least an upgrade in 2. You're faster, like at least an 8th grade level. Sorry, I started that dialogue because I thought we were going to be able to pick up a quest, and then I realized it had nothing to do with the quest because I need to get to a different point first, and it just needed to pass through it, so... Oh, so much better. Unique color. What have we got? I'm out of those health ones. So that's that, and let's do Rex now. So Rex is missing out on the Thunder Assault Rifle. We still got the Raptor 5, which is pretty good. Not many. At least in the first one. I can show you guys before we sign off for the day. Okay, so now we're just gonna look at these camera. Kinetic stabilizer 4. Actually the best I have. Incendiary rounds 5, that's actually the best I have. Combat sensor 2, let's do combat scanner 5. Shredder rounds 4. Let's actually give you the incendiary rounds here too, and a recoil damper. Millennium rounds and a better barrel. High explosive. Medical interface. Yeah, definitely need that on Shepherd. And that's actually going to take a while, and we really got to go. So, we're going to save. Polio rounds. They weaponized polio. Heck yeah, man. The new face of warfare. Actually, gotta go here. They broke this up, which I really hate that they did. But, so for the game overall, there's a list of 11 achievements, and I have 3 of them. Basically, every game on Insanity, romance someone in every game, finish all 3 games with the same character, and kill a bunch of people and kill a bunch of people with melee. I have 3 out of 11. I did 1 romance, I killed a bunch of people. However, for this entry within Mass Effect Legendary Edition, like Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition, we have 26 out of 35 achievements. Lift. Using lift 25 times, singularity 25 times, stasis 25 times, damping field, AI hacking, shield overload, sabotage, and neural shock 25 times. After that, I got the rest of them. So that's where we go from here, but you guys will actually have to wait until the following week, not this coming week. Not Monday, because Monday we will be into the first entry of the Sly Cooper games. I see where you're doing all the stuff now. Yeah, exactly. We are actually going to be jumping ship over to Sly Cooper and talking about the mental health implications and aspects of thieving, kleptomania. Sly 1 is real different from the rest too. Oh yes. Oh yes. We will be starting from the bottom, and then we will eventually be working our way through the 4th one. So we are doing that. We are, yes. Mitchell, I heard your notes about tone and about how the games have very different tones with each other. Ultimately, while I agree with you, the tone is different, like it's more fresh. I feel like it helps like cross-pollinate viewers. People say, "Oh, you know, I was here for Mass Effect. I might as well stay for Black Cooper." See, I was leaning back from my microphone. See, that was the problem. Yeah, I really need to get one of those boom arms. You guys hip to one of those boom arms? I need one of those. It's not that I don't like listening, it's that I'm stupid and I forget. Anyway, ultimately, it keeps things fresher for me to do it on an every other week basis. What you had to say about tone and the differences in tone are true, but I think that's outweighed by keeping it fresh. I think it helps cross-pollinate viewership to say, okay, you know, I was here for Mass Effect, but I might as well stick around for Sly Cooper. I don't know. I just feel like it's more fun. More fun for me. So that's what we're gonna be doing moving forward. Kind of just decided that about 20 minutes ago, to be honest, because I was trying to take what you'd said, to heart, Mitchell. I know you really do give your best advice to make sure that I'm turning out the best entertainment possible here for the folks at home, and I appreciate it, but ultimately I'm gonna go this way on it. It'll be good. And if not, you know, nothing's written in stone and we can switch back. But anyways, guys, before I head off, we have to mention one last piece. That is an ad for PA Steamfest. You can check it out at pasteamfest.com, August 21st and 22nd. I will be there. I will be all over the place. Gonna be helping out, making sure that everything is running smoothly. So if you see me there, I will probably be fully running. I can hear Mitchell typing a comment now about how, you know, I run like a wounded gazelle. Which is true. I'm not a very, you know, graceful individual. But I will be running around all over the site. Bethlehem, Steel, Stacks, Arts Quest venue. Check it out. It's going to be a great time. Hope you guys can be there, and we appreciate any and all support that you are able to give to us. Even if it's just right now. Some social media attention. Go check it out. There are YouTube channels. There's all sorts of stuff over Instagram. Heck yeah, I'll be in his backpack like Yoda. I mean, I was gonna let that be a surprise for the folks at home, but you know, that's okay. Just forget me, I guess. You won't be there. That's okay. We appreciate you anyways. Thanks for coming, everybody. I will be back on Monday with the first entry of the Sly Cooper video game series and the mental health examination. One Sly Cooper. And the concept of leaving, kleptomania, and all that good stuff. But that will be Monday. If you ask him to sign your boob, remember he's married with Alaska, it would be funny. I don't know if Rip wants me to do that. I mean, I'm willing to, you know, play ball, Rip. You know, you've always been a good friend and a good guy, so, you know, want to honor that friendship. And if that's the way you want me to honor it, then so be it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back on Monday. Anybody, No, of course, nobody's live. No sane person is live right now. Oh yeah, I figured he meant the attendees, but you know, I wanted to turn that towards something between you and me. I appreciate the tip-off. Thanks for watching. Check us out on social media across Twitch, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, and TikTok. Check it out. Make some friends and have some fun. There's always room. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next stream. Sly Cooper 1? I forget what the official name is. But check it out. It'll be a great time. Until then, peace out.